minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey everybody, we're here. We're at the finale race party. It's the last time we're gonna be talking to each other, this season. But we got some. Do we have some new characters up front? No, we actually have the same pole sitters from last week. Aaron Hall is coming off strong. Last 2 weeks, dominated at Bristol. Now he gets P2 in qualifying, behind, of course, Kyle Watts, the qualifying champion here, leading the league in poles. But Sparty, how are you doing today?
Good. Usually kind of start with a recap of what we're doing here, Cade. Not just talking about straight into the race stuff, but
I apologize.
Kind of need to explain everybody. This is the final race of the season 3 of the Rogue Energy Cup series. We are right now getting ready to go live at Homestead for the finale here. The teams have just got done running through qualifying and starting to do a quick little happy hour session right now. So I also wanted to go over and talk about something totally non-related to everything else, because there's a lot of things going on right now in online stuff, especially when it comes to Twitch and different community things and guidelines and all kinds of really craziness if you have any EQ onto Twitter. So as you guys know, I right now currently live stream both to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so that way we always have VOD saved of everything and upload everything. Currently, Twitch just updated their terms of service right now to go over and say that I'm not allowed to do that. I'm apparently not allowed to live stream currently to Twitch and YouTube because reasons. No real reason given. They just changed it overnight and said, congratulations, that's what you get. I just want to go over and say I'm not stopping that. We're going to keep live streaming on both until something's done about it. So you're definitely going to want to be going over and following on both Twitch and YouTube. So that way, if something were to happen to this Twitch channel, you can see everything over on the YouTube channel. Just need to put that out there really fast before anything else. Because, yeah, it needed to be said. All right, Cade, you're good to go again.
Well, and for anyone wondering, well, how am I going to know if anything goes haywire? Join the Discord, and then you don't have to. You get direct info, and you can come race with us. We talk about races every week. I mean, we're gonna talk about, of course, the upcoming Sonoma races, and we're gonna have a blast. But that doesn't matter because the Rogue Energy Cup series is on tonight, and that's all that matters here. We're, of course, the superior series compared to everyone else in the world. So yeah, we're gonna start it off with some guys out driving on the race cars. I still am waiting to get a monitor to see what's happening in front of me, but what I can tell you from my live timing is practice times we're right on schedule. Actually, Jeff had a really good practice time and kind of stunk it up in qualifying, so maybe that was a draft kind of qualifying time, maybe, huh?
Yeah, I'm going over right now. We're getting ready to go look at these times in between some stuff. As Cade does, you have the resub. Thank you very much for that. 29 thoughts. So looking at our qualifying times here, it looks like Kyle with Aaron, Carter, Jeff, Minnie, Bawalda, Thug, and Christian rounding out the field this evening. It looks like Borgish and Scuffed will be starting from the back to get us our field. But looking at the times, yeah, possibly, Kyle, our typical typical pole setter. That's the word I was. That was the word I was looking for.
We said it in time with each other. Wow, look at us.
So yeah, I didn't expect him to be anywhere, anywhere but really the pole. But possibly maybe Jeff went over and had himself, kind of far down. Maybe he's sitting here knowing that this is maybe a long run strategy kind of thing here, with waiting to get up to speed. Kyle says that he's the GOAT. Kyle didn't ask. Your mom and a nickel. That's all I have to say about that. So yeah, potentially, we could have a situation where maybe Mini, our season 3 champion, back-to-back champion, maybe he's sitting here saying, this maybe runs a little bit tighter than I normally like. I'll wait. Take sitting in the back, not a big deal, and get it towards the front as the race goes along.
And for you fans at home, if right in front of that Lowe's 84 Chevrolet, of course, is the champion. I mean, with today's start, he is now clinched the championship no matter what. Buwalda's going to be driving for the number 70 machine of Pentilix. That team reached a little bit of an agreement. Buwalda said, I need a car. Pentilix had this one sitting in his shop and said, you have it. So he'll be piloting that 70 Chevrolet today. Red Dragon, Logitech. So hopefully Buwalda can maybe put that thing back in victory lane. I mean, he's done it once here at the Rogue Energy Cup Series. Why not do it again?
Yeah, he's definitely gone over. He's had some success coming in, doing a part-time schedule as he had the ability to hop in the car. So definitely go over. He's had success on tracks like this. Just unfortunately had a connection error last week that made it so that way he wasn't able to finish out the race the way he wanted to. But definitely look for him potentially later on as the race goes on.
Well, speaking about looking forward to people as the race goes on, we haven't been able to see any of the race, so I say we take our picks, party. Who's your guy? Not that guy.
Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. My guy's not on track. I'm going to take the easy one. I'm going to actually go over and say our Season 3 champion, Mini, is going to be my pick. Not Kyle, because nobody really even likes Kyle. And he's just, and besides, he's just a junior champion anyway. Doesn't even really count. So I'm going to make sure to let him know that, no, he's not that good.
He's just a junior champion.
He's just a junior champion.
He did get the pole. He looks like the fastest, but this is a tire wear track. I mean, it's a tighter car. I think what I've seen, as long as you don't overdrive the equipment. I ran some laps earlier this week while we were in town. I brought the one car out from the hauler, and the tires don't really get that hot if you take care of them. Other tracks tires just get hot no matter what here, but they didn't really get hot. They just lost grip over time, and so tire fall off. So for Kyle, especially on controller, the biggest thing he needs to do is just trying to manage the heat in the tires, because I feel like that's when he loses his ability to drive a race car pretty fast. And I think, honestly, give me Carter. This just screams a Carter race. He is running a throwback to Jeff Gordon, as all we were gonna say he is running. But yeah, give me Carter. I think he's gonna have some nice speed for Diesel Motorsports. That Dodge Challenger's been really fast. Last couple times he's been able to run it, he's just kind of struggled on the short tracks. But this is more of an open, full grip, take care of the tires track, and I think Carter might be able to get it done today. This just screams a Carter race.
I mean, potentially. I mean, he is running the rainbow car. We all know what month it is. Maybe he's gonna get some little magic into this thing, and win one for the Pride Times, and have himself a good race here. I mean, especially made for this last event here in June. Maybe he goes over and actually pulls one off today. So you don't want to keep an eye out on him. Aaron was fast once again. We'll be able to see if maybe he has another successful day. Ended up losing that race late last week at Bristol. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe it was just a one-time fluke with him being kind of towards the top, but we'll see. I mean, looking at the times, even guys like Borgish, that we haven't really spoken about yet, who's currently not on track. Maybe he has himself a strong day today. And again, looking at, the times are a little bit different here in happy hour. But even Buwalda's sitting here in third. So definitely keep your eyes out on maybe some guys that you don't see run up at the front as often.
I think we're having a competitive race. I'm looking at the times. Happy hour is draft, so I mean you can't really judge times off happy hour. But qualifying, pole sitters ran a 6, but that's Kyle. After that, they're all within a tenth of each other, here and there. I just think we're gonna see a lot of guys, like you said, different guys running up front. The 70 car Bualda, he's gonna be up front today. I think you're gonna see a lot of guys try to go up front, and it's how are they going to handle being up front? Because the first time they're probably going to be up there all year. Don't burn the stuff up. I think unless you have the chance to take a lead, I would not try to burn the stuff up, especially if Kyle's leading, because Kyle just doesn't have the biggest rap for knowing to save his tires. And this track we're looking at a 5-stop race here, for at least for fuel. That's a lot. Now looking at it, 33 laps of fuel. You're gonna have to stop probably 4 to 5 times. But maybe the cautions land, so you don't have to make as many green flag stops. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of racing here today, so hopefully the drivers can keep it together and have a clean race, but a competitive one. This setup allows for two lane racing, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting watching these guys and seeing who's able to go over and maybe keep these tires cool, keep them. Runs pretty tight. That it doesn't run like a traditional Homestead that's set up right now with the real track where you really want to run that top line. It still does have kind of that middle to lower line. So you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for these guys being able to see if they can get position, see if anybody tries to do any dive bombs into some corners, and see if anybody can pull off any slide jobs as this race goes along. So definitely be interesting as they're getting ready to wrap up happy hour here. And we'll be heading over to the race here very shortly. So if you haven't been watching us throughout the season, if they get 3 chances at a nice clean start to the race and get 2 laps in, if we have any incidences before then, we re-rack it. But if on the third one they go over and have an incident and potentially no cautions are thrown, the race continues and you could potentially be stuck, having a really tough day right from lap 1. So we'll be interested to see what these guys can do here as we get ready to head to race time as these guys finish up the happy hour session.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to see the glorious pace truck and all of its, glory, but here it is. There it is. Thank you to Chevy again for the support of the series.
Nobody even likes Kyle anyways, who's in first.
I mean, let's just no. Go back to the other angle. We got to go. We're only here to look at the truck. Yeah. Cap yourself one of those, folks.
Nobody even likes Kyle anyways, so it's all good. Stupid Kyle.
I will say it's a pretty colorful field we have tonight.
Yes, there is.
There's a lot of colors going on.
We might as well go over and actually look at all these cars. So let's really quickly go. Good camera angle. Let's see, good camera. Here we go. All right, starting with our our couple of leaders up here, we got Aaron running the different scheme for the Powerade Ford Mustang, the number 20 car this evening, followed by Kyle in his Chick-fil-A number 4 Chevy Camaro, a scheme he's ran a couple times this week. One made by a great Diesel, a throwback for his DuPont, and to help with the tough month of. You got Jeff running his Air Force Skunk Works number 5 Chevy Silverado. Again, it says Pentalix, but he's loading that out to Bualda this evening with his PTX Red Dragon Logitech Chevy Camaro. I have to get the name of this streamer, but it's Super Caitlin on Twitch. Christian is running that. Apparently was on some sort of dating show.
He was. No, he was. There's video evidence.
There's video evidence. He was on there for her Twitch stream. So running that paint scheme this evening. We got Borges running the number 2 Ford Mustang. And then finally, we believe that might be it. Is just
number 2 Ford Mustang.
Number 4. I thought I said. Did I not say it?
You never said this. America's Tire. Number 2 Ford Mustang.
America's Tire. I got thrown off by the Twitch car. And then Scuffed running the number 16 Jordan's Honda Civic, I believe.
That's the Russell Westbrook ones.
The Russell Wilson one. There you go. All right. So there you go. As they are getting ready to peel down and head down Fit Road. These guys in their paint schemes, I swear. All right.
Oh, Lordy. Well, Taking the green flag for one final time. We're back under green here.
Oh, they're checking up big time.
Oh, man, he's in the wall.
Aaron was in the wall. Ooh, Jeff is all. Can they make it? Can they make it? Three wide. Man, these boys.
They do.
They made it a lap, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! We haven't had that in a while.
Oh, here we go. 3 wide. Car stuck up in the the 20 and the 84 and the 16. They heard you say in pre-race that there is no top lane here, and they said, "I'll raise you one." He's actually making a pass.
I mean, they're definitely
huge run from that.
They're definitely trying to get an outside line going. I mean, realistically, if you can go over and let off your tires and let the car kind of move, it might work out a little bit for you on keep the tire good.
I gotta say, the 2 cars that are in the top, they just made a pass in the last lap.
I mean, they're definitely getting it done.
Here comes the 12 now. He's gonna go back up to the outside. And I wonder how much tire saving they're doing. I mean, I think the 5 is probably just gonna slot himself there and be like, "We're good, we're good." As that's a battle for I think 5th right there.
Yeah,
the 3-car battle, 3 different teams too.
Well, see, it looks like the bottom line is still going to be the dominant line. Ooh, as the 84 gets a little bit tight on exit here. Let's see if him and the 88 get in the wall a little bit. Nope, they keep it clean as they come down here to 1.
He's just going to look inside of that corner panel. Oh, Borg is just giving a nice little lap dance to the 16. There he goes, Walda down to the inside. They're going to be
they're the wall.
Gets into
the 84 gets into the 88. Oh, they're all smashing hard.
Wreck.
Big wreck.
Oh, my.
Massive
He said, "I won the championship, and I'm done with you, Thug."
Oh, he went over and made sure that Thug is finishing behind him this evening.
Oh,
got tight on exit and took him out. Caution is out.
We're gonna have to get a replay on that 70s hit. He might be done. That was a
really hard hit on the inside wall. It was a big time hit.
You could just see it happening. The 84 is just up there. I mean, not sorry. The 84 is just on the bottom trying to get the bottom work. He kept getting tied off exit. We saw him when he was around the top, tied off exit. Well, the 88 was there to make sure he didn't hit the wall. But we might have some done race cars.
We definitely
5 into 161.
Let's go back here and let's take a look. See here.
Replay.
All right. Let's get on a hood cam here so we can see these guys go at it here. So it looks like the 84 just comes up and takes him out. Which, it looks like the 70 thinking that he's going to get hit, turns it down. 100. How? Let's see, try to get here.
Just point out
124 into the wall. Ouch.
Sparty, I'm looking at real time here. You know the guy who just got wrecked by the 84? Yeah, he's pacing this field right now in first.
Oh, God. So, yeah, it looks like that's kind of what happened here is just he kind of self-cleared himself, unfortunately.
I'm watching the 70 on pit road. Does the engine sound off to you? Well, they're changing tires, so it's off right now, but...
I'm trying to... Yeah, it does sound off. Yeah, it's a pretty quiet car right now. Oh, nope, he's going.
Oh, I think he might be fine.
He's rolling. I mean, they do have the hood. They do have the hood down.
Yeah, let's hear this thing get up to. I think. Also, can we just point out how beautiful of a scheme this is? By the way,
very much so.
I mean, the rims on it, like, Sparty, throw it in the spectator view so they can see those rims. That's what I'm talking about. With a beautiful race car. Look when he comes by. Look at this. That's just gorgeous. Good job, that car team. Don't know if he runs for his. I forgot. I think it's Pentex is his team. I think he just runs for his own team. So, credit to them. Thank you for giving a ride to Walda. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. He's coming back down. He either missed pit road or decided to try to get some points, I guess. I mean, even though
I guess he wants to lock up second place, but the third place guy isn't here today, if I'm not mistaken. That he was in a point battle with, so he doesn't have to worry. I don't know. Well, that cycles a new guy out to the lead. When did I think the 5 got the lead off pit road.
Yeah, it looks like he must have because either that or maybe took 2 tires. Because looking at it, everybody came in. Thug's about to make his 1 pit stop, so everybody did come in and pit.
I say, I go to a little replay here. I'm gonna look at my I'm gonna look at my. I'm gonna see what he did, how he beat him. We're just gonna. I mean, he comes in second, and he just. I think does his team just execute better or? Team is out executed. Great job by the 5-car team. Great job by that pit crew.
All right, just kind of got it done.
You just had a better pit road. Oh wow!
You might want to check to see if these guys are good to go to green here.
Well, we can't go green now, because
we can do whatever we want, Cade.
That is true. We can. I think if the lights aren't on, if the lights stay on here, we'll go green. Of course, one to go here. But Kyle's. Hey, we aren't going. When we said we're gonna go green, doesn't mean we are going. Jesus, is he listening to us? His team got like his
Kyle.
Hooked up
shut up.
Our broadcast.
Kyle is the worst racer of all the racers here. He's trash, and
yeah, getting his head.
Your mom. Stop trying to run into my truck. My truck's better than you, and you know it.
I think that truck has more horsepower than his car. You know, PGP posted today. Oh, it was by the Rogue Energy Twitter. PGP struck a deal with Optimus Motorsports to buy all their equipment out after this year. Optimus Motorsports owner and driver, Scuffed and Andreas, he basically said, he said he's kind of done owning the team, and so I'm really confused why he sold the cars, because PGP runs Chevy, and he's driving a Honda Civic. So with that,
Honda.
But for some reason, PGP has bought that equipment, so that team will be leaving us. But Mr. Scuffed will not be leaving us, just the team. So a new free agent is going to enter on the board, Sparty, that's for sure.
Yeah,
should be a fun free agency.
It'll be fun. We'll wait to see what over here in the coming weeks as we go over and take our traditional quick couple month break as we get ready to figure out our next schedule and get some more drivers and update everything. Will be interesting to see who decides to move different teams, which teams fold, which teams started to stay as we're getting ready to go back here to green. As 5 leads us back to start finish line, and as we listen for it, and the green flag is out. We are
there
back.
It is.
We are back racing. Ooh, we got a little bit of tire spin.
Wheel spin. Yeah, and there they go. They're all gonna jockey out for position. Here they go. Just all gonna tuck in there. We got about for 4th there, side by side. Looks like the 12's gonna clear him now. The 16's gonna forfeit that position. The 20 almost hit the wall. I think he did. He's done that back-to-back restarts, just overdriving it, and they're in the corner. The 5's going to hold him off. Side-by-side bout. Here goes the 4. He's going to go way top. If he can get to stick, he's going to have a great run.
He's going to try to do the crossover. It's not. He's going to have a good run, but he's not there yet.
He's going to have a run, though.
Ooh, he's going to be right on his bumper.
He just gave it to him instead. Smart move. They're still. Oh, we got a 3-car battle for 3rd here.
Yeah, we do.
I'm about to be a 4-car battle. 2 cars going to enter this back here.
Here we go.
2x2x2, and the leaders are tandeming.
Yeah, if they're smart, if I were those two, yeah, I'd definitely be just sitting here, like, let's get. Oh, never mind. Kyle's gonna do what Kyle's gonna do.
That's why you're in the booth.
Oh, 12 all over the place.
He's good.
He's back to good. All right.
But we're
he moved him. He
put him in the wall.
Kyle, what are you doing?
Wow. Talk about a shakeup.
So
you beat the door out of him, saying, "Hey."
What a dick move. This is online. I can say that.
Yeah, he just goes straight up the track. It looks like he just overdrove the entry. That's gonna free up the 12 and 20. This has been a great battle, by the way. This 20 is the high lane rolling. I think this is the line to be for the long run. So. It's really I think he's willing to give it up right now. Be like, hey, you know what? You can pass me on the bottom. I'm gonna let my tires cycle. I'll get you back. Now he's going to the bottom. So
No,
scratch
that's
out what I just
I would
said.
say no. That's definitely not what he's doing.
Oh,
He's gonna try everything in his power to beat somebody. But doing that, look who just joined the game. The 2 car Borgish has to lift and not run over Aaron there.
I'm just gonna point out the 2 levers are in the back, by the way.
Oh
80
no,
and
I
84 found each other.
definitely saw they're chilling back there. I'm wondering
Eh,
if those 3 cars have some damage because they are
they definitely
significantly off the pace of everybody else here right now. As even Scuff's kind of catching up to
See, but they
Jeff
might
here. You
save
almost
a
wonder if
few.
he's almost got a little bit of damage right now. Let's go see if we can.
I think you bet. He hit
Let's
the
see
wall
if we
pretty
can get a
hard.
nice view of that. Right? Yeah, he's got it
Oh,
scuffed
yeah.
up. Yep, he's all scuffed up. That is a good indicator that you've got some sort of damage going on right now. So
I think we. Sorry. The 12 has caught the leader. All right. Sorry,
He
to cut you
has.
off, I apologize.
yes, maybe if you shut up once in a while, kid.
Hey. When that went
We're,
quiet. So
we're letting it all out. We're letting it all out tonight.
all
It's
your
the final-
frustrations are
it's
just
all-
gonna
it's
be
the
let
fi-
out on me today.
It's the final race of the season. Got to get it out.
I'm just the I'm the punching bag here for the day.
Yes.
Hey, what did I say? This is a Carter race, right?
It could be. I mean, it really depends. You know, Carter's a wild child. He 1 minute he's good. He's racing. He's having a great race. The next thing you know, he's in the wall. He's always been more of that wild card kind of driver. So if he's smart, he'll just kind of sit around right now, take care of those tires, and just kind of stay in, within striking distance of Kyle here. And if he does that, I think he'll be in good shape in the long run if he's taking care of those tires.
He's actually ran the fastest lap of the race. He just ran the fastest lap that time by. The 88's now making a pass on the 16's way off pace here. He's falling like a rock. I don't know if something's wrong with this race car, but so is the 5. Bots Motorsports is in shambles, by the way. 5, and look, there they are. You can see them, and then there's the lone thug. That just kind of a bad day for them.
I mean, it's a bad start.
Yeah,
something's up with that 16 car.
That's what I'm telling you.
He's driving very odd lines right now. I don't know if he's like over here searching. Maybe he burned up his tires already. Ooh. Oh, from that angle, looked like Bowaldo is about to go over and send him to the Shadow Realm.
Bowaldo's about to...
Ooh, the 5's in the wall. Everybody seems to be struggling a little bit here in the back. Don't know if maybe...
driving this stuff here.
I would say, I don't know if they're just pushing the cars, if they're dealing with damage right now, because the 84 looks like he's about to pull a crossover move.
Well, yeah, we got a nice little nit pack here, and then the 12 is on the bumper of the 4. He's going to look to the inside, and now he's just going to keep it there, but we'll keep the cameras pwned on
I would
here.
say, we're trying to see here what's going to happen, because there's a lot of craziness going on right here. Because the 84 is going to try to sit here and go around on the outside. They're touching the wall a little bit there. He's going to try to go around his boss here. And it seems to be he's doing very well on running that high line. Because, look, he gets a really good drive right
this thing
there.
rolling right now. Him and the 20. I know we got to... Mainly him, because the 20 gets
right.
tight when he does it. This 84 has been... the only one who's made time really work on this high lane, I would say.
So now we can go kind of back up here and take a look at these. And see,
Oh, now
12.
he's falling off.
I would say something tells me he clipped that wall a little bit. He probably got behind him, maybe got a little dirty air in his nose, and got himself into a bad shape there.
I mean, you could see him searching right there. He sticks the left front fender out to let it catch some air, and then he washes back up to get draft. So it's gonna help him handling wise, but not. It looks like he probably got on the wall, and he's gonna make all the progress up that he just made up over the last 10 laps. You got to redo it all, and that let the 20 and the 2 catch up to him too.
Yeah, see, he's getting a little bit tight. You almost wonder if he was actually not saving his tires, using up his stuff, trying to stay up there with the 4, and burned up that right front tire. Because that's what it's kind of giving me those. It's giving me those I burned up my tires vibes as a man who continuously always burns up his tires except for one race. Feel like that's what he's experiencing right now. Look at the gaggle cars back.
There he goes.
Look
back
at the
there.
gaggle of hey, tie truck.
Hey, truck. Side by side here.
I need that on a t-shirt.
This 88 is.
He's
driving.
He's driving.
He driving, and it helps if the guy on the outside hits the wall for you every single time.
But it didn't really help out
It
the
didn't
88.
really slow him down.
The 5 just kind of powered. The 88's trying a little bit of a slide job.
Boss Motorsports
Slide
versus
job.
Slug.
Slide job.
Slide job.
He's got to get out of it. He's got to
get
get out of it.
Here comes the 84. It's all for a battle for. I think it's a battle for 6 on track right now.
6 is right now. It's like those guys are all lined up, and back here, it's like it's all every man for himself right now. Back here.
Sorry, battle for 5th.
Look at how many
fucking,
guys
but
are all just.
It's 6 cars. Oh, and we lost someone.
Oh, he's back. He's
Oh,
back.
he's back.
He's back.
I said 6 cars, and then Scuffed had something else to say. Oh my! Oh no!
Okay. He's good. He's good. He's
Okay.
back. He's back.
I
He's
thought we were about
back.
to see him inside of somebody.
Yep, that's what she said.
And the leaders aren't being fun right now. Let's just watch these guys.
These guys are being a little bit crazy. As the great Jimmy Butler once said, "Ooh, you driving."
And he is driving, but I'm shocked that Buwalda's actually held up the way he has. I mean,
Yeah, maybe
he
his
could be
damage.
inside wall at 120.
Maybe his car isn't as bad as we thought it was. It's obviously damaged. He's not running the speeds. Ooh, the 84 gets pinched.
This 84, don't let him get on the inside of you.
Oh,
Here it goes.
Super crossover. Send it.
88 and 84 are going to go at it.
Send it.
I mean, you have nothing else to lose. You can't.
I mean,
everyone is locked into the spots they are. By the way, for today's race, they are not going to make up anything on points. So it is a go for the gusto day.
I mean, driving. Come on. You know,
Here goes. He's going to look to the outside. Here comes the 88.
What he's looking for is at this point is all he's trying to do is say, "I beat you, Minnie." That's all he's got in the bag. And Minnie's over here. The only thing he's got is
he walled himself.
I think it glitches
That's
a little
not-
bit with this.
Oh, here he comes on the outside. Can he get up there? He's gonna get real tight.
Oh, he hits the wall hard. Is
That was-
84
that was
going to push him, or is he going to?
He is gonna push him.
He's going to push him and tell him
no.
get going.
He's giving them the. I believe in you.
Oh,
Push.
88 way up the track there.
Oh, here
He's
we
gonna
go.
try to. Is he gonna try to almost diamond this thing out? 84 is gonna have a run right with them. 5 drops in. They go single file. Can the 84 go over and out pull an outside move?
We have 2 races going on, by the way. The field right here. This is 5th on back from the field. They're all in a tight group pack, and the leaders they're all 2 to 3 car lengths in between each other too. Not racing as hard, but they're all there. So it's like we got the main pack and the second pack right now.
This is all happening 5 seconds behind the first 4 cars.
That guy's
Driving
gonna keep getting bigger, by the way.
driving crazy, pushing as hard as they can. It seems like, and they're sitting here 5 seconds back, just going nuts. Well, the rest of the guys up at the front are just kind of like, all
right,
I'm here.
Thug is now. He has said, "I am not a part of that pack anymore." He's made himself out of the,
For now.
he's out of the rough.
For now.
My fellow golfies out there.
But as a fellow golfer, you just get back in the rough a little bit later on. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're just gonna miss your chip. It's all good.
Trying to see before we go back up is if the 84 gonna get one more move on the 5.
The leader has been caught again.
I would say I was seeing that those times were going down. Wanted to make sure I got up here.
We got if it gets close. This 12 is gonna take it to him as quick as he can. That's gonna get these 2 side by side. The 12 and then the 20 is gonna get up there, and we're gonna have the whole battle that we just had back there. And look at him back there. Just
They're still going.
the 12's trying to get. He's gotten this top to rock. Oh, he's gonna get the 4 to wash up here.
I would say if he's
Got good turn in that race car right now.
I would say it looks
That
like he's
car
got a
looks
really good turn down. Right now, so it's still got fairly good turns. So maybe he cooked the tires, took some time, cooled them back off, and he's going after it again. See if he can get around them because he's sticking with them now. But you got to wonder if that little bit of air, taking that little bit of air off that tires, is going to make it so it wants to be tight.
Run here. If he wants, he's gonna have to take it. He's looking to the inside. Here he goes. Kyle's gonna throw the block. Kyle's gonna have to. He gets up.
That bottom line is not as straight. I would say this bottom line is not as tight.
The bottom line is pretty good, but you just gotta hit it right.
It's slow. It is much slower. We're not full on car or Larson line in this track. It doesn't have that particular line like Real Homestead, but it's definitely the high line. The high line definitely is the preferred line. When racing here. So as we see the Carter get it way up the track, looks like the 20 is going to try to dive down, but the 12 is going to have to run off the corner, put a little bit of a gap between him and the 20 and rack it up and go for it again. If I'm the 12, I basically keep riding up there right up to the 4. I don't get out of there. I don't try to do anything on the low line right now. I get to my back bumper and I put some pressure onto him and maybe see if you can cause the 4 car to make an error to slide past him. See if he overdrives the corner a little bit, being worried that you're going to run into the back of him or something along those lines. That's what I would be doing if I were him right now.
Yeah, it's just when you get to him, where do you go? I mean, if the 4 is just going to take the defensive
Right
line,
there.
not now. Yeah, this is when I think you can dive to the bottom.
See-
when you have more momentum, clear
But then you got to
entering the
send.
corner.
But then you got to send it. You have to do a slide job. He's not going to be clear. He's going to
gonna-
lift.
He's going to wash him up.
But the 4's
That
going
was
to
a
cut.
very good
4's going to
pass.
cross him back over. 4's going to cross him back over here.
4 doesn't have enough momentum though to
Oh,
pull the slide job off.
he
we think.
doesn't. He doesn't do it. He just gives it up. Okay, smart move by Kyle for once.
But we're seeing Kyle wants to go down to someone's inside. They end up in the wall. So maybe let's not have that happen.
Maybe he's burning up his stuff a little bit more than we thought. Hey, maybe Kyle, take care of your tires, you idiot.
Oh yeah, he ran a 6 that time by.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Borg is trying.
That's gonna let the 20 get there. The 20's gonna give the 2 the push off corner.
Is he though?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
I thought for a second he was gonna try to send this thing 3 wide. God, that camera angle.
That camera angle is gonna get us.
Ooh, he is on
Oh.
that back bumper, but Borgish goes and gets another pass done. Kyle maybe doesn't have the long run car this evening.
It's almost like we predicted that today because I
Man.
just didn't see it.
Wow, it sounds like if it's a racetrack where you maybe have to take care of your tires a little bit, maybe Kyle
It's a
ain't all
tight-
that.
And it's a tight setup. Maybe Kyle doesn't know how to drive a car that actually has to like lift.
Probably not.
No. Here comes the 20 again. He's gonna get a nice little surge, and our group is still racing hard against each other.
Oh,
They're still side by side.
I see him racing back there a little bit. Wanted to kind of see what was going to happen here.
Oh, here we go.
20's going to get tight. It's going to push
gonna
the
wash
4
him up
way
here.
up.
Clean pass. 4's
Yeah,
being
but do-
smart.
But
Here we go.
But do you return the favor?
No, but the 2's gonna return the favor to the 12. Diesel Motor out of here. Their owner couldn't make it. Their owner said he was gonna run to my teammates for doing their boss proud.
I say, let's go back here and take a look here as these guys are racing side by side. Thug's still trying. Looks like Mini maybe has some significant damages. He's still running way back there, and it looks like finally Bawalda's got some sort of engine damages. He's now falling multiple seconds behind off these guys. Oh, the 5 car coming to pit road.
Pitting.
Coming to pit road.
Oh,
Missed
green
pit
flag
road.
stops.
He missed it.
Oh, I was just about to say green flag stops are happening, which we're right on schedule. Had a caution lap 4.
He
lap
mi-
37.
I truck. He missed pit road. Just unfortunately,
He's praying
just
for a caution now, right?
yeah. Now we're gonna wait and see what happens here. But let's see. Looks like the 4's coming in. 4 looks like he's coming in. 4 is indeed. He is coming to pit road. Let's see if the undercut works. He's gonna be the first one to really get on pit road and test this thing out. So let's go take a look here. Has a nice clean entrance in this time.
Yeah, the leader's right now midway through 1-2 right now, by the way. So
Well, he should maybe fall like at least one lap down as the 88 looks like they're in, and I'm going to guess the 5's going to be right behind him as he is. I think he'll be fine. He'll probably fall one lap down, but that's fine. He'll make it back up. We'll see. He was in
12's
third.
12's coming. 12's coming.
He was
2's
in
coming.
third.
The leaders
so
are coming.
The leaders are coming.
Oh,
so
they wreck on pit road. 12 cars around. He just got dumped by his teammate.
oh man,
Oh, this isn't.
that's right now.
You
for
know what
once,
this means, right? That's just gonna bunch everyone up.
For once,
They all
Kyle.
lost time. No, that's
It's
gonna
gonna-
bunch everyone up.
Well, Kyle's going to benefit this. He's going to make up a lot of time from that. If he doesn't
Yeah.
screw up his exit here and he has himself a good start warm-up lap here, he'll be making up a ton of time. He'll probably circle back out to the lead.
Yeah, because they didn't get the. He wasn't gonna be a lap down anyway, but he's got to go basically a full lap around here. Voice crack.
Yeah,
Very
dude.
nice.
Maybe you
Oh,
drop your
Borgish
balls.
is off. Here,
There goes Borgish.
wow,
So
what a move
Borgish
by
is passing.
Borgish.
He's passing both. So there.
Kyle's back there. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, the
Good track.
12 almost spawned on pit road again. By the way, on
Of course,
exit.
I just saw his tire smoke. I saw that. So here he comes. This is going to be for the lead, I believe, as he circles back out. So he just.
Borgish got him. Oh my, ooh, a little rough in up there. Sorry.
I'm gonna say so. Whoa!
Oh my.
That was almost deadly.
Oh, and they're gonna be side by side here. Oh, the 12's gonna get loose. Oh, come on, boys. One of you guys got to just suck it up and let it go because you're going to lose the leaders if you race each other.
Oh, well, that's been kind of these guys' kryptonite. They'll race each other hard for way too long, get themselves
there we go. Yep,
stuck way back
Stuck
down.
out.
So it looks like Borgish is actually once it looks like Christian was the leader, and he's on pit road right now, followed by Minnie, who we just watched almost get ran over by Kyle going to pit road.
Oh, that
as there they
crazy.
go, and there's the leaders, I think right there at the end of pit road. Yep, there they are. So they just passed them. So this is now your leaders. Borgish cycles all the way up into passes Kyle, gets up to first place now. Carter ends up losing 2 spots with his spin, and Aaron goes over and ends up losing. What would they be? 3? Was he 4th before
He
that?
was 4th. Yeah, he was in the back.
Okay. Thug gets his spot, followed by Jeff. Looks like, and then it looks like Pedalix is going to get past Christian, then Christian. Then Bawalda, and Minnie in last? Minnie's about to get lapped.
But he's on the freshest tires now, but that car's destroyed.
Oh, well, he really got off of that really early into 3. You almost wonder wonder if he was trying to be safe, but instead really slowed everything up and put himself in a rough spot here. Because he is officially in last place right now. Our championship winner, last place. Get good, son.
Going out in style.
I mean, hey, let's see if he goes over and he at least keeps himself on the lead lap. That's the big one here.
Oh, because now this is gonna let everyone catch each other back up. 84 is just gonna sit right there. 2's gonna lose handling. 4 gets there. The 4 is gonna lose handling. These 2 are gonna get side by side. And look, those 2, they're just running their own times. Yeah,
well, no, Kyle. If
they
Kyle's smart, he just sits behind the 2 for right now. There's no reason to be cycling to the lead. It's not going to get you.
He's
anything.
not smart though.
Well, that is Kyle. Oh, well, no, it looks like Borgish is now being the smart one. He kind of backed out, or got in the wall there a little bit. I did see the exhaust, so he got out of it. And went, you know what? You take the lead. You run it. You go burn up your stuff. And if he's smart, he just rides. He has no reason to push. Put himself in a good spot.
Why should you push? You've seen the 4 fall off first time.
Well, no, we have 117 laps to go. I mean, we have a long way to go in this race.
Yeah, we still have at least 4 more stops. At least I would maybe say we'll be on the brink of 4 more. Maybe someone can stretch it out, but I think this race has written on its resume that it's gonna be a fuel strategy race, and then there's gonna be a caution, and it's not gonna matter.
I mean, they're spread out enough that we might get a fuel strategy race here.
I'm interested to see how quick of a gap these 2 are making up behind him. Something had to go terribly wrong for the 20 because he has fallen off a cliff. By the way, he's lost Carter and him. Yeah, they're 2.5 seconds back, and then other people are 12, then 20. Then it is just It's rough out here. I think a lot of the drivers are probably going to scream for a caution, but the way they've been racing whenever they get to each other, I would not be shocked if we see one.
iTruck. The 80 just sounded. Let me see here. Let's let the 20 go by here. Let's listen to these guys come off the backstretch here. That 88 just sounded. Let's give it a second here. Okay, maybe it didn't. It just sounded like he was maybe laboring a little bit, like the car wasn't running at his full.
Maybe he's trying to save.
Yeah, it just sounded like he was just not at full strength there. But definitely looks like he might be all right. So, I mean, just the guy that's really shocking me is Kyle's trying. Kyle's gonna go for it. He's gonna try to put Minnie a lap down.
This is gonna end rough. I can just tell.
I mean, all right then.
That's gonna let these 2 catch up back.
Yeah, you're gonna keep. Don't pull what Aaron pulled last week.
You're gonna bring more guys in.
You're about to pull what Aaron pulled last week, where he went over and he screwed up and he pushed and got himself in trouble. You don't want to do that.
They're catching more lap traffic, by the way. They're about to have 2 lanes blocked.
I was saying, but they're catching Bawalda as well. That's the thing. Oh, nope, never mind. Bawalda's pulling it off.
Bawalda said, I'm pulling it.
Wonder if
Maybe he's pitting?
I'll say let's take a look here and see if he's pitting or
I
if
think
he's.
he's parking it.
I think he may be parking it. He is indeed parking it.
That's slow. That's just sad.
That's
Platform
unfortunate.
Mistake by that guy right there.
That's just unfortunate that Bawalda, who's only been able to make 2 races this year, and both of them he basically had to retire for incidents outside of his out of his control.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh!
Oh no!
He's there. He's there. And he's gonna get him.
I don't know.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. 84 is just gonna let him go. Let him by. Our championship winner, a lap down. That's just unfortunate.
Was that on your bingo card today? It wasn't on mine.
No, you can tell. I mean, he's having to get off of it on exit. That car's got some issues. Well, I want to at least give a nice quick shout out. Hey, Bawalda, thanks for at least making a couple starts this year. You know, unfortunate that both of them ended early, but thanks again for trying to at least get some laps in. I appreciate it. As now back to the race here, Kyle. I know how I know Kyle's really trying.
Because he's going fast.
Because he's completely deafened in the racer's call right now.
Wow.
He's in full try-hard mode at the moment. So he is really trying to get himself a win. Because we all know the running meme in the with the other drivers is the fact that our Player One Coffee champion still has not won a Rogue Energy Cup Series race. That's sitting in the back of his mind right now that he still hasn't got a race win here. Led the most laps, has the most poles, has done basically everything he can do, except for win a race.
And at the end of the year, what do people look at?
How many wins
you
you
got?
get? Yep.
Yep. And the only time that doesn't matter is if you are the champion. But the way the points in this league is, you can win on consistency, but it's like you got to win a couple, or at least to really solidify yourself for a championship fight, you got to win at least probably 2 races.
Oh yeah, at least, and that's I would think in most of these leagues. Like personally, in the ran in the Player One Cup Series this year full time, got 1 win, but was nowhere near ready to, for the front with the likes of Diesel and Kyle, who both had multiple wins on the season. So shows that you have to go out and get those wins to really be in a championship fight, multiple ones.
And you got to make every race too. It's just you got to be there, get points, and do your job. We've got a 2-car battle until we get a caution or something, some charade happens. It's gonna be these 2 up front the whole race. That I think the 12 was gonna be with him. I thought he was too, but the 2-car got into him on pit road, and because the 12 is running the exact same times that they're running. The 20 is running 7/10 off them.
Yeah, looking at that, yeah, it definitely looks like the 12, as you can see right there, the 12's at start-finish line while the 20's just getting off of 4. So I really think that he has a chance here. We have multiple pit stops still to go this race, so definitely, it's spread out. It's going to be a long race, as they're not even to 100 laps to go yet. But I really feel like one of these 2 might make an error with all these pit stops coming up. So definitely do not count out the 12 sitting back there, as long as he keeps the car in good shape, clean, and has good pit stops.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think I'm gonna look at the gap here. I think the gap's it's 3.1. It's slowly gotten bigger and bigger. You got to stay within the 4-second to 5-second before pit stops, or I think that is too much time to make up. Now you could be the 12. Do the undercut. If you believe you're fast, do the undercut, have a couple things go your way, and not hit the wall like he's doing right now, and you might find yourself up here with these guys again. You got a lot of racing left, and a caution does turn this race on its head.
A caution still could happen, because let's see, if we go back to the field here a little bit, it is a little bit spread out, but the 5 isn't too far off of the 88. You got Christian and Scuffed here racing right now. Still could happen there. As you can see, the leaders coming off of 4 as they head into 1. So, they're going to be racing to try to stay in the lead lap in case of a caution. So that way they get the lucky dog. And, if these two get racy, you never know. So definitely a caution could throw a wrench into this thing. But there's the other thing, if you take good care of your tires, do you go for 2 and one of these final pit stops? Maybe go over and try to leapfrog somebody, get a big lead. Hope for them to make a mistake and have a massive lead coming out of the pits. You just never know. So it's gonna be definitely a race to watch here. Right now they're logging laps. They're trying to just conserve stuff, get to the next pit stop, but definitely do not count this as going to be. I don't feel, as Borges is taking a look, I don't think they're going to be. I don't think it's going to stay this way the entire race. Think something potentially could still happen.
Oh, I don't. I'm not counting anybody out other than I think Walda, just because his car is getting loaded in the hauler, and they're gonna have to wait until the race is over. But they're gonna pull out and leave here. They'll be the first ones gone. And look, there he goes. He's gonna get these tires right above that middle tire group. And that's where the most speed is. And I think this is what the 12 did to the 4, and now it's the 2 doing it to the 4. And knowing these two, now he's on his back bumper. If he pits, the 2's just going to pit with him, I think.
You almost wonder, because it didn't look like really, it almost looked like the overcut was the smart one. Let everybody else do stuff. I would almost go for one extra lap.
Inside.
Yeah, I think
pass for the lead here.
I think he's just peeking. He's just taking that low line does not have the ability to get around somebody unless you full send it in there and do a full on slide job. It does not have the ability to really make that pass for the lead. So, but as they do race, let's see as they come back around. Carter did make up a 10th there. He did run the fastest lap on the track. So as he gets around Mini,
he's. And that's why I think he's still a player, because he gets around this.
We do apparently. Speaking of Carter, as these guys race, I'm apparently told peep the in-car camera.
Oh, I don't know if we want to.
Oh, that's nice.
Ah. Do you think Carter runs cockpit?
Carter is a cockpit.
Whatever that means.
Never mind.
I'm just going to leave that open to the interpretation. Yeah, he's made up 2 tenths, by the way. He's got it within under the 3-second mark.
Well, as these guys continue to keep racing and pushing on each other, Carter, I think, is going to make up that gap. Especially now that
pushing on each other now? And the cockpit is Mr. Third Place right now? Pushing on each other. Wow,
I would say, so here we go. Well, let's let for these times update here, because at one point he was about 3.2 back. He's down to 2.9.
Now he's back up to 3.1.
Maybe it took him a little bit to get her. Yeah, I'm waiting for my my statistic stuff to reload. Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, Navy's trying to take it a little bit. You can hear him. He's really kind of off throttle on it right now as Borgish is getting caught back up here to challenge Kyle for the lead here.
I think if you're Carter, I think you got to do the undercut, because you'll have no one pitting with you. So you get to make sure you keep the car
clean this time. Yeah.
And as long as these two, they could get together.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the way to go is pit a lap or 2 early. Just let Minnie know behind you that you are pitting early so you don't get ran over. It looks like he's putting up a little bit of a gap over him now. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit of a gap there. So if I'm Carter, that's what I end up doing is I do the undercut. Try to see what that kind of gets you. That also lets you know as the race progresses how powerful the undercut is.
On pit road. Here we go, first car. He said, "Give me tires. I'm tired of this."
Well, he does burn up through his tires pretty quickly, so that's not too entirely shocking that he's doing that, because there goes the leaders. As the 20 slowly makes his way down pit road. Here comes the 12. He's doing it too.
So he just waited for someone to make the call first, and he's going to do it. So now we're going to keep an eye on the leaders.
So there
you call to go down pit road.
Yeah, they got to be thinking it.
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought we're in 3 and 4. They look identical to me. Sorry.
Oh, let's see here. 4
Here he
going low this
comes.
time. I think the 4 is coming in. Yep, the 4 is coming in.
Oh, and the 2's just gonna say, I'm gonna stay right here.
Let's see.
Oh,
Does
the
he
four-
overshoot
the
it?
4's real hot in here.
No, he
Oh,
got it
that's
slowed.
a-
He got it woed. He got it woed. It looked like for a second he was about to screw it up.
He crossed the cone line at 48. I think he'll be fine, but
Yeah, you definitely don't want to. That's like
that
one
was
big.
not a clean entry. I think that was a little.
You definitely don't want to speed here with the lack of cautions right now. That's the last thing you want to
88.5
do.
on pit road, by the way, as well. So
Four
if all
makes
works
it.
out, it's gonna the 20's off pit road, and the 2 is coming off pit road. He's on the apron here, so all eyes are on this 20 car. Your Borges is in pit road. Here comes the 20.
They all come down pit road.
20's gonna get the lead here, of course, other than Mini. But after pit stops, the 20 will be the leader.
Ooh.
So,
Froze there for a second.
we're good. We're here.
Thank you, Dees, for the 10 months. Much
4's
appreciated.
off pit road. And the 12 is the 12. Yeah, here we come. Here's the battle for second. 12.
Come
is
on.
gonna be-
Stop putting me on the same cars.
I think the 12 is going to be riding the back bumper of this 4 car. Oh, he's going to be close. Undercut. Kyle caught it. If Kyle went one more lap like Borgers, I think the 12 gets there. But
Yeah, I think that's still. Let's take a look here. Let's see how big of a gap it is. Let's come down the backstretch. That's still a pretty big gap.
did he make up any time? That's the real question.
Yeah, we'll
He's
have to
3
wait.
seconds.
There comes
He's 3
Borgish.
seconds.
Here comes Borgish off of pit road. Did
Oh,
he
he's
get? It's gonna be really. It's gonna be really close. It's gonna be really close. Kyle's gonna probably be able to power on the outside, I'd imagine. Here they come back off of 4.
No, the 2's going to go back to the inside here.
Nope. He's gonna slide back up underneath. Yep. So here next time on the backstretch, we should roughly have a good idea of how. It looks like maybe Carter made up a little bit of time with that. So I'll definitely be interested to hear soon as this updates. Where do we actually stand relative to everybody else?
I'm also really confused how the 20, 88, 5, and 16 are all a lap down. Oh, because the 13 is a pit.
Yeah,
That's why.
he hasn't pitted yet. There goes the
I'm
16.
thinking
Let
something
everybody.
terribly went wrong.
16's letting everybody go. Looks like he just got through his pit stops. So it looks like they've kind of cycled back out to where they were, waiting
They've all
for
kind
an
of equal to where they were.
waiting for this update here. As soon as everything kind of looks like with Christian not pitting yet, Kyle Borgish Mini hasn't really. There he goes. So he's about 2.7 back. So he made up a little bit of time, but not a lot.
But he made up time towards the end of the run as long as he could get around lap traffic efficiently. I think he's going to have to slowly chip away at it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to work
He's got
for it.
more chances here.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to work on it. He's definitely going to have to hope that maybe one of these guys does a little bit of getting with
Scuff's
each
gonna
other.
have to pull over for him too, I think.
Oh, I think Scuff will. He got away from the leaders. He knew better. That's the one thing about Scuff is he understands that he doesn't want to be a part of and ruin a good battle. So if he sees that, he'll pull off and get out of the way.
Carter is 2.9. He came to the pits about 3.2, 3.3.
Like I said, he made up a couple tenths. So if he continues to chip away and finds a way to make up some of this time, he should be okay. It's going to be tough without a caution, but if these guys continue to keep pushing on each other and really forcing the issue, he might find a way to make up some of this time, get himself a little bit of a draft up here to the 16, and make up some time.
I mean, he's pulling there. He was. I think if you're the 12, you gotta run clean. Don't try to overrun your stuff. Know that your pace. If you just run how your car was running, you will catch him. You'll chip away because you were the fastest on the long run, I would say.
Oh yeah, you got to
But
know
the
that
car's
he's got to let these guys do their thing. You've got at least probably 2 more pit stops.
He's making up more time, Smarty. Slowly.
I'm saying
He made it. He's making it.
he's gonna make it up if these guys continue to keep pushing on each other. He's gonna make it up. He's just gotta have them, do their thing. That's all he's got to know. And then use these kind of situations where, I mean, he's 2.7 off the back of Borgish right now. He's going to get a little bit of a draft up here with the 16. If he uses that to his advantage, then gets around him quickly, he can make up a little bit more time there as well.
Yeah, but he's entering that threshold where that 16 does start messing with your arrow more than helping you, because you get tied off exit, as you see right there. So I think
he's
if
doing,
you're,
he's doing all
I think,
right.
you're doing, I think he's doing all right, but you're about to enter the area where that handling is going to go away for about a
But
lap.
I think if he does this correctly and he gets right on him, he'll be all right. He's gonna go over Borg.
All right, I think he'll be great.
Scuff's gonna know better. He's gonna pull off on the backstretch when he gets close
There's
enough.
a 10th. There's a 10th.
Yeah, he's making it up. He's all right.
He's doing great. I didn't pick him to win or anything. Hey, your pick got last, by the way. Oh, sorry, second to last.
Yeah, take that.
He's not available for the free pass at all either, too.
Hey, you never know.
Right.
He's only 3/10 behind. Or
Never
only
say
six,
never.
He's only
That's-
6 seconds
you're right.
behind Scuffed here.
Right,
You know,
right,
you never
right,
know.
right. You're right. You're right.
So he's.
Lost 3/10 that time. This is where the handling's gonna go away here, Sparty. It's worried about. He made up 2.8 with that draft. Now he's back down to 3 because the 16's just kind of sitting there now.
Yeah, but now the 16's gonna probably go over being away for half a second here. But there he goes. He dips it down. He's not
So
gonna
now you
run
gotta
up.
reset yourself.
You're gonna get him there on. There you go. You're gonna get him there on the backstretch. Now you're good. You got nice clean air for the next, for a while.
30,
As
about 20-ish laps.
these guys are gonna continue to keep pushing each other. Look, there's nobody out in front of these guys.
That's the closest I've seen Carter in frame, by the way.
So looking way out here, as they're gonna come off exit, we're gonna see him. Carter's right there. These guys are gonna keep pushing on each other, and there's nobody out in front of either of these guys. I think that he's in fine shape to be to have himself a chance here, as the laps wind down.
Just don't over push the equipment. Don't get in the wall. Don't do anything where you're gonna upset your car and upset your tires. Roll the car, because Borgish is gonna be in this cycle where he's gonna catch Kyle, because I think he's faster than Kyle. Kyle's pulling him up.
I agree.
And then it's just a cycle he's gonna have. See now, but now Carter is over pushing stuff, Sparty, and he's dropping now. He's falling back. He's running great, and now he slowly falls off, and then he figures it out and comes right back up. So you got to find that before hitting the wall.
I don't think he's also got Scuff right behind him. He's probably trying to make sure he doesn't, he's getting a little bit high up on exit here. He's probably trying to push just a little bit to get some space between him and Scuff. Woo!
Whoa!
Where'd he go? There he is.
Yeah, now he's 3. This is the farthest back he's been from the leaders now. 3.4.
Yeah, I think he's pushing right now, to try to get that gap there. But now I think he's gonna have a little bit. So I think he's all right. He's just got to re-rack it. He'll be all right.
Gotta re-rack the car. And I have a monitor pointing at this car right now, and it's the best it's looked now. It looked better off corner.
See, Borges
Lost
right now.
another 3/10.
Yeah, Borges right now is, I think he's kind of pushing on Kyle a little bit, telling him to get it, move on. It's time to put down some laps here. I mean, he's the only one on the track last lap to run underneath the 30s.
The 20 is just. I think the 20 has just forgotten how to run this track, because he cycled out in front of the 5. In front of the 88, and now they're 4th and 5th, and he's fallen back to 6th.
Well, Thug's over here running one of the fastest laps on the track right now as well. He was right there. He was actually the fastest one the lap before this one, or second to fastest before this last lap. So he's definitely fast.
A caution puts him back into this, because
I would say they're all right now probably begging for somebody to make a mistake and get a caution. Yeah, because Carter's now 4 seconds back.
Well, I think if you're gonna get a mistake, you're gonna get it from a blinking 16 in the 13 and the 12. 13, he's behind him, so if the 16 blinks and then shows up right in front of him, well, that's never gonna.
But I
And
still
with
think
the
you could
12,
end up
I
getting
think-
something here with these two. I really do think that potentially could happen.
I agree with that as well.
You know, all it takes is, you know, trying to pitch somebody down, maybe to hold somebody up, push somebody up there a little bit too tight. You know, a little bit of a jitter from the internet, and boom, wall.
I think Borgish is. I think if you're Borgish and you know you're faster, I think the slide job would be worth it. At this point,
I think right now he's figuring it out. So he's right there on his back bumper. He's finding out that he can go a little bit low, but he's got to really push. You can see he's kind of almost diamonded it out, letting the car float up, cutting back down for a good run on exit. So I think he's starting to figure out where he can do certain things.
I would agree with you. I think he's.
I think he's
think
feeling
now
it
he's
out.
realized. I think now he's realized just when he gets to the back bumper, you got to make the move because it looks like he goes for the move, loses momentum, has to re-rack it, which is great, but you got to redo it. And so I think eventually it's gonna get to the point where he's like, I can't keep redoing it.
Plus, at the same, you know, there's still a lot of time left. I mean, we're at 72 laps. We got at least what 2 more pit stops that are gonna have to happen.
About 3.
So he's definitely right now probably just see right there. He's taking the peak. The 4 will probably have the run on exit. He'll slide back under. Ooh.
Oh, but the thing is the 4 got tight on exit. He didn't have a clean roll, so now the 2's gonna have it to the inside.
But it's not gonna happen there. See, the 4's
Yeah,
gonna have to really
there's
powerful.
way too much grip. There's way too much grip in 3 and 4 to make that move. You get, I think 1 and 2 is the move where you do it. If you want to make the pass on the bottom, you have to do it 1 and 2.
Seems like that's what he's probably figuring out is he's like, okay, got to figure this thing out. Because, yeah, he's got plenty of time. He's got what, roughly 7 seconds up to the back of the field of the 20 car.
That 20 would be hard to pass if he gets to him though.
The 20 will fight him hard. So, it's definitely going to be interesting here. But, yeah, I agree. If he's going to do the pass, it's going to have to be in 1 or 2. He's definitely much stronger in 1 and 2, but Kyle's found a really good line in 3 and 4 to get really good exit off. So, if Borgish is going to do it. Yeah, see, Borgish, let's say he runs that line right there. He kind of sits right in that where has really good grip. It has a good strong
He
exit.
does have Kyle now looking in his mirror. That time by Kyle kind of went more to the bottom than he has, and it kind of ruined his run on exit. Borgish is filling up the mirror. He says, he's showing him that he's here. He's like, I'm not going away.
I mean, he even throws it over here. He's going to take the high line here on and run a
Kyle
different
went to
line.
the bottom to block, and I think that's going to hurt Kyle here.
It's definitely going to hurt Kyle. Borgish is going to be right on his back bumper.
Because as far as we would both agree, I think there's a difference between a guy following you when you guys are kind of just racing, and then when you see him start making moves on you and you know he's the faster car, that's when you start getting a little worried. You start making moves. You start kind of maybe overdriving your equipment.
Yeah, you just saw it right there.
Get a caution.
I saw that 12 bounce off that wall too. So, yeah, he's struggling back there. It seems like with this run, certain guys like Carter and Aaron don't have it right now. Because, I mean, even right now, these guys were, see, right there, the 4, he gets a little bit of a lag. That's all it takes, and that's how you get yourself into trouble.
Yeah, I have my monitor pinned on the 16 and 12 here, because the 13 is also catching them. I know that's not for position, but it just you got to be getting a little fatigued here.
But the thing is, that is for position because Scuffed and Christian are racing for the Lucky Dog.
Oh, that's true. That will be a battle. Yeah, I forgot
so
about
if there
that.
was a caution, hey, I'm in the good spot here. So
unless you cause the caution, and then result.
20 just dipped into pit road.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a fun little battle there with I'm trying to stay on the lead lap, but
I mean, we still
maybe he's on a
might.
different strategy. Maybe he's on a different strategy. He's gonna.
Well, maybe some of these guys, depending on if they're doing math live, they might realize that, maybe I might have to save fuel here, save fuel there to get myself into, a different pit window.
Different strategy. You're right.
Could be that people are playing some different
Here we
games.
go. I think this is where the move's gonna happen.
I don't know. He's been strong here. He's setting it up.
He's just gonna have to wash up a little, get him out of the groove. Yeah, you just gotta get him out of the groove. gonna do?
But man,
Oh.
he lifted for him.
He didn't want to hit him.
The 4 is going to play a dangerous game here. You know, at a certain point, when do you not lift for a guy trying to pinch you down?
After I've already made my final pit stop.
So what I'm kind of thinking is, you know, he lifted big time there, so he's going to have a, you know, big lead here. But at a certain point, you know, I'm not lifting.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's not now. It's smart to not lift. It's smart to lift right now. It ain't worth it. But
yeah, you gotta go down a pin a little bit.
yeah, but at a certain point, you are going to stop and go. Not going to keep doing that.
Yeah, this 2 car's so much faster. He's already making the gap right back up.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
much faster than
he's
Kyle.
coming right back.
He just
Oh, hey,
doesn't.
Kyle. Hey, man.
Yeah, he's much faster than Kyle. If Kyle didn't do the pinch there, the 2 was getting by him. He was going to have him set up for 1 and 2. Luckily, for him, the 2 did lift. Ooh.
Yeah, you know, the number 2 Ford Mustang American tire.
I said discount tire.
You said America's tire.
It says America's Tire right on the front of the car.
You didn't say discount. You just
Right.
said American
Hold up
tire.
here. Look at this.
What? That's Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'll get fine. You know what?
Suck
I'll
it,
give you
Cade.
a pass. I'm giving you a pass. I'll give you a pass on that. The battle for the lead lap, Lucky Dog, sorry. The 16 kind of washed up, and the 13 just won the wall, so that's over. But the battle for lead. Oh, by the way, the 12 pit last time by.
Okay. As they start to go, see the 2 right there.
He's getting antsy.
Oh, see if I'm him.
He's getting antsy.
If I'm him, I start really putting the pressure to him. Looks like he
He's
might have
getting antsy.
overdrove that corner a little bit.
Or is it?
Got
Do you
right
think
up
there's
against
maybe
the wall.
a neck hood bumper hook?
No,
I think
no.
Kyle's pin here. I think Kyle's pin here.
I think Kyle's pin here too. Yeah, he's not running. He's the defensive line he's been running. Kyle's coming in. Yep.
Now, if
Here.
you're Borgish, do you? Wait,
Oh, they're
Borgish
both. They're both. They're both.
Oh, what a
Oh,
read by Borgish!
no way! If he passes him on pit road and he doesn't speed, that is a baller move.
I thought we were about to get a caution.
I
but
thought I
we're
heard
good.
squeals.
The 13 went. The tire barriers aren't a real thing. He went through the tire barrier somehow and didn't hit it. If he hit it and spun up onto the racetrack, that's a caution.
Wow.
That almost just threw everything. Oh, there's the 12. You're gonna see it right there in the corner
Yep.
of the screen. There he goes. Is he? He's your undercut guy, right?
He is the undercut guy. Let's see how much he was down by about 5 or 6 seconds by the time they ended. Let's see here as the 4 is going to drop the jack here in a second.
Oh, the 2's got him.
Oh, the 2 did. Oh, the 4 must have some damage or something. He was up there. He was waiting it out. He's still not off pit road. He had damage somewhere, and he didn't clear it.
Oh my God.
He's gonna. The 2's gonna have a massive lead.
Here comes the 20. Wait. Whoa.
Well, 20 did a massive. He was multiple. I think at least 1 lap down. So I think he's just getting his lap back here.
I think you're right, but
Because he pitted way earlier than everybody else. So I think he just got himself he just got back on the lead lap, if I'm correct, once this cycle's back out.
Kyle got passed by Carter. Carter's now second. Oh, and this 20's gonna hold up the 2.
He's gonna
They're
probably
gonna
try.
reel each other back in.
Probably gonna try. Let's see here.
I mean, a caution. A caution links this whole field back up, and after that, I think.
I still think the 2 is right now the strongest car on the track.
Oh yeah, I would agree. And now, the 20's gonna take this defensive line. He says, "You're gonna have to pass me. You have to go around me."
Well, he is, fighting for his lead lap spot, so he's going to probably try to do he's going to try to dime it out and do the crossover move here. But now if Borgish is where he's at and he stays up there, he's got the preferred line into 3 and 4.
Oh,
Yep.
he kind of.
No, that's the perfect line right there. You want to stay right there. 20 kind of overdrove that a little bit. He won't have the good run on exit.
Well,
And the 2 does have a couple lap fresher tires. That does mean a little
There's-
bit. So
there's your second and third place guys. They're right next to each other. So, it's the 2's race to lose.
if you've learned anything,
But a strategy of an undercut.
does not work.
I think it works. I think it works if the leader stays out one.
Well, if you look at it, the 20 tried the undercut. He was on the lead lap.
But I think
Does
he
the
doesn't
undercut.
Too big of an undercut. He pit about 4 laps before they did.
So I mean, you know, it looks like the 12 and the 4, but the 4 is going to be pushing out. He's going to be ticked. He's going to be mad at himself that he didn't realize that he had some sort of damage somewhere. Probably got in the wall a time or two.
It wasn't a 30-second penalty, because if it was a 30-second penalty, he'd be way farther back.
Yeah, no, he definitely had some sort of probably like right side damage from, you know, bouncing off the walls.
Do you think you want to repair that damage?
I mean, why? Now he's 5 seconds, almost 5 seconds back.
That is very true.
And unless he was really struggling with the car because of damage, he just lost. He went from being in first and having Borgish behind him, who was running stronger laps, to now 5 seconds behind him, and now he's got to go make that up. And you're only going to have probably one more pit stop, because it's
about two almost.
Hell, because you said
It's
what?
33 laps, 33.
We only have 54 to go.
Yeah, so you got one more stop.
They only have one more stop. Yeah, so he's gonna have a lot of room to, and he's got a lot of time he's got to make up because of that. For me, if you're running strong and you're in the lead, don't fix the damage. It's not worth it.
I would agree.
Because now he's got to fight himself to get past Carter.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna give himself a free caution.
Oh, Carter keeps on running that right there. That is the preferred line. That, you know, about a lane and a half up in 3 and 4. That is the preferred line. Now, if you can get a really good diamond, you'll get a good run like he is right here. But if you keep running right in that dark line there, and then kind of dip it down right there, so that way it's nice and tight off exit, that's the line. That's where you want to be. And now we're going to see Kyle hasn't ran a ton of laps. I mean, he's ran 78 laps of our 109 out front. So he hasn't had to deal with passing a whole lot. I mean, the one time we watched him pass, it's because he moved the 5 into the wall.
They're going to catch the 20, by the way.
Oh, of course they are. 100%.
This is just going to...
Well, if the 20's smart now, you raced. I would say you raced for your spot. Get out of the way. You're not. Neither of these guys are your teammates. There's no real reason to be doing anything like that. Just get out of the way. Unfortunately, your undercut didn't work.
I'm watching a battle here with the 5 and 88. I think if one of them gets too close, they're known for just. See, then the 5 got tight there, so now that battle's gone. But I think if you get a little tight, and if you're not Borgish, you're like, hey, I love a yellow. Give me a yellow flag. Well,
I mean, they did make up. They were almost 5 seconds down. They're now under 4.
They're. I think Borgish is in full save mode.
I think he's in save mode. I really do. I think he's in save mode.
But now they've caught the 20. Here we go.
Yeah, well, if the 20's smart,
Is the 20 smart?
Yeah, it looks like he's running the high line. You know, that's probably the better of the two lines. He's going to get pinched off corner exit here, but it's not a bad where he ran there. It's not like he was really in the way. It's going to make it so that Kyle has the preferred line here coming into 3 and 4, but he did kind of stay out of the way. Just really put these guys into a spot here.
Applause to the 20.
I mean, he got out of the way the best he could. I'll give him that. It's
hard to get out of the way when two guys.
I would say when you reach a guy in the corner, it's going to be tough to get around him. It's not like you're gonna get caught on the front or back starts where you can, maybe slow up, get out of the way before you get to the corner entry. So they're back to where they're supposed to be.
Carter keeps getting tied on exit here and there, and the gets there.
But now you almost wonder how much are these guys pushing to make up that 5 seconds.
I mean, obviously enough to make it up, but I mean they are making it up.
The 12 overdrove the corner there.
And see if
Four's gonna have a really good exit.
Oh, it's just getting. He almost.
So let's see if the 12. See, he's overdrove it again. He's a little bit high. Kyle's in the preferred line here. He's gonna have a really good exit off of 4. But see now, look at here. This is what you were seeing with Borgish when he was right behind Kyle. Is, it was one thing to catch up to the back bumper
another thing passing him.
It was another thing to pass him. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, they are making up some time. I mean, these two ran faster than the leader this last time by. So they're making up about a tenth each time, but now it looks like, let's see if the 4 is going to have the, the 12 might have. Ooh, he didn't lift really. He kind of kept his foot in it.
This is getting tight over here.
Yeah, but you got to be careful here if you're Kyle. Don't overdrive this corner trying to really kind of push Carter to make a mistake. Don't overdo it and either A, get yourself in a situation where you get into an accident with them, or B, realistically, neither of these guys want to cause an accident and wreck the other person. So don't wreck them. You're having too good of a race. Don't taint your don't taint the race.
Age terribly. I feel like you just about to age terribly. Sorry.
Well, if it does, then Kyle, your mom's a hoe. Nah, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. He's good. He's good.
There we go. Yay! Woohoo! No contact. Woohoo!
And I'm slightly behind you here on the live feed. And looks like he's not fully clear yet. But he should be clear here now.
Good pass by Kyle.
Carter going to try to do a little bit of a crossover. Doesn't get there, but he's right there in the back bumper.
Oh, no,
But what I just said about Kyle, same goes to Carter. Don't overdrive this, and get into Kyle and cause an accident. You don't want to go over and taint your race for something silly like that. So keep it clean. Maybe right now it's not the time to be pushing. You held him up a little bit there, helping out your teammate. That's good, as the owner of the car does say here. Working great. Good team orders there. Held him up. Because they're, what now? Let's see here. They were at 3.8. Let's see if we can get an update here. It looks like we might be staying right around that. Yeah, 3 point. Yeah, staying right around 3.8. Yep. Almost exactly. 3.86 seconds to the leader there for Kyle.
Oh, Kyle made up at 10. Sorry, guys.
Well, they have been running faster than the leader. But you almost wonder if Borg is just trying to go over, make sure that he's not right on the cusp of those fuel windows. That's kind of the smarter move out of the moves, because they pitted right around with 60 something to go. So it's going to be real tight with fuel. If you're smart, you go over, conserve just a little bit. So that way, again, you're 100% in the clear. You get your pit stop done, and then it's full push the rest of the race. That's what I would be thinking.
Where's the 84, by the way? Oh, there he is. I found him. He's just running his little race.
He's just chilling. He's just vibing. I mean, he's now the second car. He's 5 seconds behind Aaron to be the first car one lap down. So if something were to happen, he could get himself back into it. It looks like, these two are racing for position right now.
I've been watching this. I think the 5 is losing patience with the 88, and the 13's just there. That's Bossman behind you, by the way.
Well, he's going to have someone to help him out. But, again, it's hard
to... He backs him up, and then the 5 just gets
well, you just saw.
out of
I just saw. He just.
kink,
I saw the flames out of the pipes there. So he's getting off again. That's what she said.
Oh my God, there's Borgish.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's a 30-second lap roughly, and these guys are 24 seconds behind. They're 6-7 seconds behind.
They're definitely begging for a caution then.
Because here's the leader. He's 3.6 still above Kyle. And Carter hasn't left the back bumper 100% yet of Kyle. He's fallen off a little bit, but if he stays there and, Kyle makes a mistake, you could potentially...
This is getting tight. That's all I'm going to say. I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get one.
I mean, we're down to about 39 laps to go, 38 laps to go at this point.
Someone's going to make a mistake. And if they make that mistake, you rack the whole field up. You say, all right, guys, have at it.
Well, that's the thing is you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that causes
their...
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. When you... Just like with Bristol last week, we had no cautions. We've only had one caution for 4 laps this race. You don't want to be the guy that kind of taints a good long run race like this. because everybody's really always said that they enjoy it. You know, maybe it's a little bit tough to keep your focus on a long race like that, but that's the differences between these style races. You know.
Well, I mean, a fun fact, we ran last week's race was under an hour, and we still this week's won't be the longest.
It will not, but it could be less than an hour and a half.
But if we get a couple cautions, it turns into a kind of a long race.
So let's see here, because looks like way out of the groove there.
Sorry, the 5 and the 5 got bumper hooked by the 88, hit the wall, and then hit the 13. They kept it straight, but I think the 5's patience is done with this 88.
I'm sure that he's kind of getting done with this. I'm sure.
I bet Thug is doing his Joey Logano impersonation, going, frick, I didn't mean to get into you, but I don't think Mr. UCLA boy cares about the other California today.
No, it's definitely not. And he's going to get a little bit of help probably from his teammate or his owner here to push him back up. Seems like he got a little bit tight on exit there.
He's so much faster than the 88, though.
Yeah, they're catching him. They catch the 88 fast, so he's definitely got speed in this car. There's the leader, background.
Hey,
I mean, he's down. They're down to 3 point, but they're down to 3.3 seconds.
That's doable on for those two's pace on short run. That's makeable.
See, I'm wondering now if that just caused the 5 to have some issues though.
Is Bossman just gonna? Bossman. I thought Bossman was gonna throw the slide job.
Because now that car he's not sticking with the 88. I wonder if that caused a little bit of damage. Let's see. Check it.
Oh, that car's killed. You can see the whole right tire, the right front tire on it.
Yeah, he hurt that car.
He's driving a modified. He's driving a modified around Homestead, Miami.
Yeah, see, he's super tight now. He hooking those. Yeah, see, he's kind of bouncing off the wall. He's letting Christian go. Yeah, whatever happened there between those two, that caused some damage to the 5 for sure.
I think we're.
It's down
20's on pit road, by the way.
20 on pit road. He's
doing it again.
He's doing it again. It's not gonna work.
Maybe he doesn't have fuel. Maybe he's that off.
Oh,
he doesn't have to pit anymore.
He just did a splash.
Did he not take tires?
He did not take tires. He just did a splash. I guarantee if you go back and look at that, Cade, he just did a splash.
We're gonna go take a look at this.
That was way too short of a pit. He just splashed.
All right. Well, if he took enough fuel to make it to the end, he pit what lap? For him, it's lap 127. That's right on his mark.
That's not smart. You got to go a couple laps past.
He took full. He took full service, party.
All right.
But he's good to the end.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight, but yeah, he's good to the end. He's better hope that there's nothing else crazy.
He better hope that he can maybe run some really good laps.
Two's coming in. Two's coming in. Leader is on pit road.
Now where's the 4? Now look, now the 4 is gonna go around.
But the 12's coming in. Ooh.
I heard the 12.
I heard the 12. I heard him too. I heard the skirt. So okay. So the undercut. This is gonna be the real test here, as how is the undercut? Because after this they'll be good to go. So let's see here. 22 comes in.
There's the 12.
See, make sure it's a quick pit stop here.
There's the 84. He's not a factor, but there he is. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy.
4 missed the pits. 4 missed the pits. God. Oh, there's a caution.
What?
There's a caution.
Oh, I see smoke. I think someone may have wrecked.
Was it the 4?
Oh my God.
Did the 4 spin out trying to get into pit road?
He went one more lap. And then oh my God. He spun. Wait, no, someone else had to wreck on pit road. I think it was the 5.
The 5. He is on pit road. I mean, it is.
Him. I'm watching when the lights come on here, Sparty. I'm gonna look when the lights come on. I'm puzzled what race control. This is auto cautions, by the way. So, race like there is no human throwing a caution. I think it threw a caution for Kyle pitting, just normal.
No way. Oh, I think the 16's parking it.
Yeah, because the cautions lights just.
I think the 16 just parked it.
Should I go? Well, I'm gonna go take a quick chat with the driver, seeing if they heard anything.
I would say if you can
Hey,
go over and
oh,
come
wait,
back with some.
let's pull Thug in here. Let's see, because the in-house guy.
Well,
calling the
you might
cautions.
want to leave that guy out there so that way he can manage all this.
Oh yeah. We'll pull. I'll go talk to him real quick. You
I'll
talk
improvise.
about what's happening. I
I'll
don't know what the hell
improvise.
happened.
All right, let's go see what happened here. So yeah, folks, we were going caution free. We got our second yellow. Not really sure what happened. That's gonna really shake things up here. As we're gonna have to figure out who gets who's getting waiver rounds and everything. It looks like Borges already took his waiver round because right now it's showing Kyle as the leader. Followed by, wait for this to kind of update here in a minute, is we got Kyle, then Thug, then Borgish, then Carter, then Christian, then Scuffed. But Scuffed, I believe, just parked it because I don't see him on track anymore. Oh, no, there he is. So he did not park it. Maybe he had a situation going on that caused him to hit that inside wall. So Scuffed's still in. Christian's pitting now. So I think Aaron might cycle himself back out to the lead here, followed by Carter, Minnie, Borgish, Jeff, Kyle, Thug. That is a crazy shakeup. If that's the way it's going to go down, that is a crazy shake. Oh, Aaron's 2 laps down, it's showing. So it looks like they're doing a little bit of cleanup potentially here. With people getting laps back and everything like that. So definitely going to be interesting here. As they started to cycle this through a little bit, we'll do a little bit of, cleanup here. So as you see here, this is our Season 3 finale of the Rogue Energy Cup Series. We will be taking a short couple-month hiatus as we figure out, some of the things that we need to continue to improve on here with the broadcast and the league and some setups, figuring out our tracks and everything like that. So it'll be the final broadcast of this, but don't worry, there still will be racing here on this channel. Maybe this channel might take a little bit of a break, maybe has some just actual YouTube videos and stuff on it. But we'll be back here probably towards the end of summer with the Rogue Energy Cup Series, and then the Rogue Hydration Series will be our new feeder series for anybody new who wants to join. So make sure if you want to join, go over and check out our Discord. It's always linked in both the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel. So you'll definitely want to be looking out for that. We'll be running the 03 Bush cars for our feeder series this year. So we'll definitely have all the things for everybody. If you want to be interested in joining that, you'll definitely not want to miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for next season for all of that. And then finally, to talk about our new sponsors coming up for the season with Rogue, you'll want to go over and check out rogueenergy.com. They have some hydration drinks in there. They've got them in cans. They got it in, as they start to cycle through, let's get back to our leaders here. They have it in cans, tubs, extreme energy, hydration, all kinds of craziness. So make sure you go over and go to rogueenergy.com and use promo code SPARTY, party, one word on checkout. You'll save 10% off your order. Not only do you go over and get yourself a delicious drink that is, in my opinion, better than G Fuel, but you'll also go over and help out the channel. What happened? We're finding out. Suddenly there was a random caution. Not really sure what's going on. They're now fixing the running order. It was happening during pit stops. The only thing we saw was Kyle missed pit road, heard him squeal, then we had a caution. So not really sure how the game threw the caution, but now because that happened during green flag pit stops, right now race control is cleaning up and getting everybody back onto the lead, into the correct positions. So it looks like as they're cycling through, Borgish will actually retake the lead, followed by Kyle, maybe Thug, Jeff, Christian, Aaron, Scuffed, and Carter. But we're waiting to see. It looks like right now it had Mini still 1 lap down, Scuffed 2 laps down, Aaron 2 laps down. Definitely interesting. So as they're getting more and more people around to wave arounds, definitely been a fun race. I've definitely enjoyed the different strategies everybody's been running. So just kind of stinks that the caution happened when it happened in the middle of green flag pit stops to kind of get that final run to the end. But I mean, we're going to be down to roughly about 20 laps to go once they get this all cycled out. The lights are still on the truck, so we'll be down to roughly at the very least 24 laps left in this race. Cade is right now currently in the driver's chat and kind of getting some information. We were going to pull Thug and try to get some answers, but obviously don't want to pull the guy who's doing all the pass-throughs and distract him as they're trying to get this all cleaned and situated with green flag pit stops. People are laps down, all kinds of craziness. So letting them clean that up. But looks like Borgish is going to cycle back out to the lead, followed by Carter or Kyle, one of the two here. Not sure where they're putting Carter at. We'll wait and kind of see what's going on here. See if maybe he just kind of overdrove the car. So it'll be definitely interesting to see where everybody's going to cycle out once they have this all situated. Because it looks like Carter's kind of feeding himself back a little bit. Is he popping into second? Okay, there goes Scuffed. So Scuffed's getting his lap back. So I think that puts him. I think maybe they're trying to get everybody back on the lead lap. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing. The lights are now out on the truck. Okay. So I think that we need to go through here and we need to see what our order looks like. So it looks like Borgish is going to be in first, followed by Carter, then Kyle. Let's see here. So Carter, Kyle, Thug, Jeff, Christian, Aaron, Minnie, and Scuffed. For some reason, it won't let me. There he goes. There he goes. So looks like that's going to be our running order, coming back to 23 to go to finish things off. Still not really sure what caused the caution to be thrown with the auto cautions, but definitely something odd happened there. But it's going to now, everybody's going to be good on tires, good on fuel. It's now, with everybody scrunched back up, it's not spread out where they're 20 seconds off the lead lap. It's now give it all you got. Borgish has been really good on the long run. Let's see if he can keep it down. He's got his teammate. He's been strong all night. Now he gets to push as hard as he wants. And then obviously you got a strong runner in Kyle back in third. Definitely be interested. It looks like, maybe that gives Jeff time to fix his car. Maybe he's been, dealing with damage most of the race and he hasn't been able to get up there.
I'm back.
Thug after that first wreck, definitely had some situations. Maybe he's fixed now too. Cade, what caused the caution?
So, race officials, not our race officials, the race officials with NASCAR who help supply the tracks and all that, whoever owns the track and their officials, they saw debris in turns 3 and 4. Too excessive amount towards unsafe pit entry and unsafe exits. So, because of that, they decided to throw the caution for yellow, for debris everywhere. We're green now, but
they threw a phantom caution.
They threw a phantom caution. They said, we were tired of your stinking long run. But now this clears the whole field. They don't have to pit anymore. This is a battle of the boys.
All right.
And cautions breed cautions, Mr. MSU. Here goes the 4 down to the inside. Hey, look who's found each other. The 5 and the 88 again. So he's going to tuck back inside. I still think...
Oh, he turned him!
Go around.
He turned him! Yeah, I told you, you don't want to be that guy, and Kyle did it. He finally did it.
Did he get loose?
Nah. Oh, 13 hard! 20 hard. 84 in the wall, 13 in the wall, 20 in the wall.
Sparty, I don't want to be the person. I guess who gets on the lead lap now.
Told you. So that happened. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that and see what happened there. We'll get back here on the. Let's at least get into the right camera here for Kyle and see what happened as we head back to replay.
Also, fun fact: because of all timing and scoring getting screwed up, a lot of people lost their laps. So everyone's back on the lead lap besides the guys who were scored lap down before the caution. So we now have 8 cars on the field.
All right, let's take a look here.
And then just slots in there.
Nope, he lost it.
I'm telling you, and then he never hit him.
Did not hit him.
Never touched him.
Never touched him. All right.
Everyone is coming down. Oh! Wow, that was a lot of juking on pit road. The 5, the 12, and the 13 are going to come down. Everyone else juked each other, and the 20 is now. The 20's now doing 20 things.
So 12's coming in to fix his car. 5 probably has some issues with all of his.
Or he just wants fresh tires. Maybe he's playing the hey, I'm gonna have slightly more grip than you game. I'm gonna run to the gents room, by the way, Sparty. I'll let that under caution gents room break.
This is definitely going to be interesting, folks. You're not going to want to miss the end of this race. You know, and that gets us now to 3 laps. So 12, all race, ran a good race, but that's been his kryptonite all season long. Is he'll run a really clean, really strong race, and unfortunately, have an error like that. You hate to see it for Carter. You know, he's definitely had one of these up and down seasons where, you know, running strong has an issue, running strong has an issue. You feel bad for the guy, but, you know, that's what happens when you overdrive the car a little bit going in. Car breaks out, gets loose, and away she goes. So we'll be interested to see now that the 2 is going to be our leader, followed by Kyle, Thug, Scuffed, having himself a very strong run today. Kept the car clean, hasn't got himself in any trouble, and running really, really strong. And then it looks like yeah, Minnie's gonna have to well, the 84 and the 20 are involved in that wreck after the caution was thrown, so they're in struggling. And then you can see that the 13 now has no back end on his car, so it looks like Caitlin's not going to be able to promote her Twitch channel anymore. Which then goes over and gets, so it's gonna go Borgish, followed by Kyle, followed by Thug, Scuffed, Jeff, Christian, and then Carter, followed by probably Aaron, and then Minnie, because it looks like
Minnie is lucky dog, by the way, so he will.
Looks like he's getting his car fixed up, trying to get that right side damage fixed. There it pops out. 20's gonna get by. There goes 84. All right. So they'll go one more time around at least. That's going to get us down to about 17 to go.
About 17. And if you're Borgish, you got to be kicking yourself, right? You did everything perfect, and they're like, yeah, we're going to throw debris. That's the first time I ever heard of a phantom debris caution in NR, by the way. I looked all over the racetrack. I couldn't see a single piece, but maybe there are cameras, and there's spotter stands you can see over there. Maybe they picked up something on the racetrack, so we'll respect the integrity of our sport, but that's a little bit of a.
I don't. Yeah, we're not SRX. I get it.
We also are in that time of year when this game did come out. That was a big thing, is the random debris cautions that weren't actually debris.
Yeah, you don't want to have that. That kind of ruins the game, unfortunately, and undoes a great race. They were having a great race here with only the one caution, and now we're down. We've already gathered up an extra 2, because, you know, well, an extra 1 after that. So kind of stinks. It is what it is. Can't take it back. But let's hope that these guys can get the last couple laps of this season in clean and have a strong race here. Definitely will make it good.
The 84's going to have to do a last to first challenge. He'll get his lap back, and he'll be starting behind the 20, who at the first caution was 3 down at that time. So he just pit. He took his wave. Since the 20 decided to pit, he lost that wave opportunity, so he is now going to only be 2 down instead of 1 down for fans at home. 84, who's behind him, is serving. He's a lucky dog, so he has to go to the tail end of the field because, well, you get to pit, you get all your service, you get your laps back, but you got to drive him through the field. And look who this brings into the question. This little pesky 88 car. He was fast on the little bit of a long run.
Yeah,
and
but
we still have a considered long run. Tire fall off begins around lap 10 to lap 15, and we're gonna hit it right on the mark.
That's still gonna be tough. That again, it's tough to pass here. We'll definitely be watching. I'm going to watch that 4 car, how aggressive he's feeling. You know, I know he's trying, but, you know, you hope that it's he doesn't have a situation where being a little too over aggressive, but we'll definitely have to wait and see what's going to happen.
As we're going to go green flag racing. There's no points on the line, just a win, folks. 12's going to jump down to the inside.
I think he had to back out of it. He was going so fast to try to get around. Let's watch back here a little bit.
Force to the outside of the 2. Yep. Sorry, I said that right. Here he comes. He's going to get to the outside.
He's strong on the restart, but is Borger's
very strong.
He's going to run it really high. He's going to have a really good run off exit here. He's probably going to clear the 2.
They're both going to have a good run.
I think
Where
he
does
might.
The 88 go?
I think he's going to clear the 2 though. Yep, told you. But now
the tuck back in here.
But you got to tuck back in. Get yourself back into where your actual line that you want to run if you're the 2 car. You weren't running the line on exit. You weren't able to stay on the high side. So definitely go over. Be smart about this. Get back up to him, and then go for it. As the 16's going to hold up the 5, which means the 12's going to shoot down low. Is he going to get a 2 on the corner? No, they're going to get the wall. Ooh, they got it together. Oh, they all saved it. The 12 gets a 2.
Wow, the 12 gets a 2 and he's going to slide into 4th. There's still enough time.
The 16 looks like he's holding up. Oh, they're going to probably. Oh! The 5 is just not having a good time out there right now. He just seems to be stuck behind somebody. Right there.
He got taken 3 wide by a guy who was 2 laps down.
Well, that 16 is right now kind of making it tough. And then, ooh. Yeah, it kind of stinks that it happens, but it is what it is. It's racing. Okay, so we're coming back to about, what, 14 to go right now? 13 to go?
Yeah, about. Oh, sorry. It's 16 to go.
16 to go.
Yeah, 1-4. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong car. Yeah, you were correct.
13?
14. Coming to
14 to go. We're coming to 13. Okay. Want to make sure I got my.
I was looking at the 20 car, and I was like, well that's
don't
not
do.
the right lap.
Well, yeah, we'll do that. All right, so here we go. The 2.
The 4 is fast on the long run. On the short run, sorry.
There's
still a long enough time to the 4 to fall off. There's still enough time for him to fall off.
But at the same time, we saw how difficult it really is to pass if you're not getting it there at the end.
They're all bounce off the wall back
Is
there.
the 2? What's the 2 willing to do to get a win here? Is he willing to go over and do a giant slide job? Is he willing to go over and put the bumper to the 4 at some point? What's he willing to do to get around him? He was never able to get around him clean on the track during these runs. Only way he got around him was on pit road. Doesn't have that luxury anymore. What's he willing to do?
He's going to go real high.
Way up the track. He's going to be in the wall. He's in the wall.
The
12's in the wall. Let's see 88 through.
The 88. The 88 was running faster times than our leader that time. Before that time last time.
Let's see how much he had to hold up to not run into the 2, and if the 2's strong enough still to come back. That was a hard hit. Really messed up his teammate too.
He had to hold up a 10th, but only a 10th.
That's still.
Oh, and now the 12's gonna try to recharge after getting thrown on the wall.
Yeah. 88 there, a little bit of a pop. I mean, it's a half a second lead.
Off the wall.
You know, is the 2 going to be willing to get back around the 88? He seems to be a little bit faster, gets off it there. Seems like he's still a little bit faster than the 88 as we get ready to come back to 10 to go. What are people willing to do? Is Kyle going to get his first Rogue Energy Cup win? They're fast. Everybody's catching them in a hurry. But
Carter ran a 6 that time by. A 6.
What is anybody willing to do to get to the front? Who wants to win? The 88 has made it clear he wants to win at this track really, really badly. Says it's one of his favorite tracks out on the circuit. Wants to win this one almost as much as his home track of Auto Club. What's he willing to do to get that win?
He's a 10 faster than Kyle. He'll get there.
They'll be there. That's for sure. Barring any, mistakes coming off of these exits like that right there where the 2
has lost handling. The 20 just threw it on the wall and it's stuck.
The 12 now gets by the 2. Does Carter have anything for these guys? Does he save it? Does he save it? No! Hard in the wall. Gets the 84. We're going. Big wreck. Oh, my God!
Oh. And guess who's up to third? On
Oh my!
We're gonna have another
God.
chance. We're gonna have
Did
another
the
chance.
two get some help there?
No, he hit the wall on his own the first time.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He got off and kind of got loose. I wasn't sure if the 20 might have maybe bumped him on accident there a little bit, but not really sure. I'll have to go back and try to take a look at it. But man, with 7 laps to go,
This is just.
do
Hey,
you go?
Sparty?
Do you stay
Hey,
out?
Sparty. Hey, Sparty. Remember we were at a race where the 4 and 88. I think they're running similar paint schemes. We're right next to each other. We got a caution, about 8 to go. 4 lost the race. 88 won it.
Let's see.
That was
Do they
Texas.
all come? Do they all? They all do.
Oh, so the 20, Borgish.
Scuff
Borgish
stayed
didn't.
out. Scuff
With that
stayed
much
out.
damage?
Borgish stayed out. Scuff
The
stayed
20
out.
The 20 is the lucky dog, by the way.
Yeah, but the 16 stayed out. Scuffed will be our leader. Unless he comes back down after this lap to get some. Oh man, there goes the 20. Oh
So the
boy,
20's
let's
lucky dog.
I'm gonna go back while we're at this. Let's go find Borgish here. I want to go take a look
let's-
at what happened there.
Oh, Scuff staying out.
See, I told you Scuff
Oh.
stayed out.
Oh no, Mr. MSU.
I
Mr.
to-
Green.
I told you he was staying
Lima
out.
bean.
All right, let's see here. Let's do
Two
let's,
just got on the marbles, by the way.
let's
he-
take a.
he-
I'm just take a quick look. See here. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Well, see, that doesn't affect the 20 because he doesn't get on the lead lap with that.
That's fine, but
So that's
Man,
not going to
but
affect him
dog-
on his lucky
but
dog.
dog,
but
but dog, you're 2 laps down.
he slid up. He
What are you
slid up a
doing?
little.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Luckily, if that was for a lead lap, he would have an unfun message come across his board, which would say, "Oh, congrats! You are now adding a lap to you're like not getting your lap back."
We better hope that it doesn't affect the ending of this race. Let's see what the 2 can do. I mean, he took out one of the top guys, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, he was running kind of rough.
But it looked honestly, he does slide up. I think that's just close racing, and I don't think he was trying to be all that aggressive. Maybe we'll know after the race. I know the 2 is thinking that the 20 just dumped him, but
Well, because he kind of did.
He kind of did. He said, "All right."
For me, if I'm 2 laps down, it's the final race of the season. I'm not involved in this thing. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Yeah, get out my way.
Get out of the way. Just follow the back. I get it. You're trying,
Well,
but you're
Sparty.
the only guy a lap down, so it doesn't matter.
We
That's
go
just
green.
frustrating.
We go green with 5 to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough
can't
finish.
if they wreck each other, there is like, in the race ends under yellow.
Well, this is it. If we're coming back to 5,
If Scuff gets a caution with these 2 in the back, with these guys aggressive in the back, and the 2 having damage can stop him with a restart, Scuff could come away with a Mickey win.
he
Sure,
could.
it's a Mickey win, but it's a
No,
win.
a win's a win. I don't
A
care.
win is a win. This is good. He's making PGP look like they got a good money's worth for that equipment, right? It's up front.
It's up front. We'll see what happens here. As the pace car dips down.
We stacked up the field.
Well, let's see. If you're not in the front, it's kind of. Oh, there you go. Green flag.
Green flag, and they
oh,
ran over each other.
They're
He
all
spun
run-
his tires.
Everybody's all
Oh my
over
God,
the
we're gonna be
place.
3 abreast. The 2 got to the lead.
The 2 to the lead. The 4 is
12's
gonna send
to
it.
Oh, here comes the 4.
He's,
The 12's gonna have a run with him.
He's strong to the front. 12's
they're
right
heading off each
behind
other.
him.
Oh, here we go. The 12 is
The
the fastest
12,
on
the
the short
12,
runs.
and the 12 has moved the 4 before for a win. He's gonna be willing to do
Oh,
it.
here he goes. He has a run on him.
Oh, we're around it. No, Kyle's gonna get the win. That's the
No,
yellow
wait, one
flag.
more.
It's
There's
under
one more lap.
5.
Oh, wait.
It's under 5.
Did Kyle do it?
I think Kyle just got himself a win.
I feel bad for him because he got it under caution. They're not going to respect that.
He's
for the
not going to
actual
care.
win. He's not going to care.
I
I think you wanted that to go green there, but
It is
hey,
what
it's
it
funny,
is.
Remember we said this race is only about an hour in? We might finish under an hour, like in half.
No,
We're
I
at
said an hour and a half.
41. Yeah, we're at hour 41.
Oh, that really stinks for Carter.
I don't think race control is gonna pull some out of their ass and try to get it
No,
going green.
you can't.
You can't. That's unfair to the 4.
I just I
think
don't
you-
like
think,
the.
I think they both won a battle.
I'm not gonna lie. This race ends with a really bad taste in its mouth.
I would have to agree.
I'm not sure where that caution came from. I really hope that somebody did not manually do that to try to make it exciting. This leaves a sour taste in my mouth. We had a really good strategy race going on. It was going to be a lot of fun, and now it ends this way.
84 just got spun under caution.
Yeah, they're not going back. The race is over. They're going to run these final laps out, and it's over.
Kyle does it.
Yeah. I really hope that was not a manual caution to make this more fun. That's all I got to say.
We'll take a nice look here while we're waiting. So there's our restart.
Well, not that. I meant the phantom caution during pit stops.
Oh no, the phantom caution was actually called by NR. There was no. There was legit no actual real cautions. But we can always check the. I think we can check logs here. Oh, you want to know what brought out the last caution?
What?
Minnie just drove over his team owner. And
Yeah,
then
I mean, I
ran him
saw
over.
the 13 go around. So
Man, I think that was gonna be a battle to the end.
yeah, that sucks.
Sucks for both groups. I mean, sucks for the 12 because I think the 12 was like, hey,
That's
I have a
that's
good
just
chance to win this
unfortunate.
thing.
Our last race of the season, we ended that way. I'm sorry. That just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth.
I don't blame you. I think it leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth. Won't leave a bad taste in Kyle's mouth though. He'll receive the checkered flag next time by, and Mini Me will be our champion. Well, he said, oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll still get up to the front there.
Well, it's his win no matter what. So, yeah, it's just. It sucks to see the race end under yellow.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm not I can't be
Not a happy
enthusiastic about
camper.
this. I can't be enthusiastic about this.
I don't think anybody can be enthusiastic
I
about
can't
it.
be all like, oh my god, yay for Kyle. I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, good for
Yeah.
Kyle. You know, finally gets a win. Good job. But this is that's not the way you should end this season. That's not the way this should go. This is just a really bad. Just yeah, I can't say it. You know, good for Kyle. I don't want to take his win away. Good for him, but yeah, I can't be super. I just can't be pumped about that, unfortunately.
That is A-okay. In brighter news, I think Carter ends his best finish of the year second. Kyle ends his first career win and best finish of the year first. And Thug, Mr. Consistency, in third. Borkish stayed out with that damage. Ultimately gets fourth there. I think Mr. Hallett got fifth, so good job for them. But we're gonna get the next time by. We're gonna take the checkered flag and end this season off.
Yeah.
But probably bittersweet for Kyle, I would have to say.
It
You get
won't
the
be.
win, but you get the win, but well, if you're respectful about it.
It's Kyle.
Yeah, we know it's gonna go to his head. He'll burn up his stuff. He needed a short run, but I think if I think the 12 could have given him a run for
I
his
think
money.
I think the 12 had him. I really do. I really thought the 12 was about to go up. He was winding that thing up. He was going to be there in about a lap.
Either way, we were gonna get a fantastic run to the end.
It was about to be a really good finish, and then it gets spoiled, and it just kind of stinks that the we had 130 fantastic laps of racing, and for me it just got spoiled here in the last 30.
I think that phantom debris caution definitely made things more exciting.
We can't have that again. We can't have that again next year.
Yeah.
The final race of the season. What if the championship was still online? We can't have that.
Phantom debris. That's just. Well, best thing is coming up. Won't be live stream, but any drivers and anyone wondering, there will be a town hall / drivers meeting after this about discussing the new future of the league and all that. So.
It will not happen. It will not be happening this evening.
What?
That will not be happening this evening.
What?
Your town hall. That's not happening tonight.
There's been a nice general discussion.
That's not happening tonight.
I guess Kyle's trying to get away from Carter here.
Nah, he's just getting back up to the front. It's fine.
Oh,
yeah, you can have him. You'll be able to have him do his burnout. I'm gonna go use the bathroom here, Cade. So once he's all done, you can give Kyle his interview.
Okay. Well, folks, it's not the way we wanted it to end, but you know it's racing. It happens. Congrats to Kyle. We'll pull him in here. Yeah. A little bittersweet for yours truly in the booth. I don't know the next time I'll be able to actually be in the booth and really be able to be hands-on. I'll be able to be hands-on in the league from an outside view, but can't be as hands-on as directly here every night. So sucks to see the race end under caution, but I would like to thank everyone for supporting this league, supporting what we have done. We have more to come, of course. League's not done. It's just a little bittersweet, little kind of a gut punch to just to me specifically. We're gonna go interview Kyle here, but well, I'll be good. That's not Kyle. There's Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
It's about time, boys.
We knew you were gonna. It's just me. Sparty's in the bathroom. We knew you were gonna probably be a little braggy about this, but rightfully so. You finally get the first win. I think everyone would have to agree. Hate to see that end under yellow.
Yeah, I hated that too. It was gonna be a really good race for the finish.
It sucks for you a little bit because everyone's not gonna really count this as a win. They're gonna be like, you won under caution and you didn't earn it.
Well, I was up front all day, so.
You were up front all day. I think strategy-wise, Borgers definitely had you, but then that phantom debris caution happens. We'll, of course, discuss how that happened, but congrats to you. A
Thank
big
you.
season from last year. Win a championship in the second series.
Yeah.
Don't let that get you too high, but you come out where you won your championship with Pox. You come to the same racetrack, and you bring similar speed, and you pull it off. Could have been closer, but can't take it away from you. You got to win, and it's an official win. You didn't get it gifted to you.
Yep, it's really amazing. I really thought that Borgish was gonna have that at the end of the last green flag pit stop, but with that caution, I was back in the game.
The whole field was really back in the game, but yeah, very interesting to see that work out like that was. And yeah, congrats, Kyle. We'll let you go celebrate. We'll bring
Thank you.
people in, and
Thank you.
We'll chat after the race. But congrats, man.
Yeah, I think y'all got a champion to talk to.
We do have a champion to talk to. Hey, champion.
Oh, don't interview me.
You were not really that great today. It's just me.
I
Sparty.
just got back.
Oh, Sparty's back. Well, yeah, champion, you were kind of just average the whole race, and then you end up You ended up getting on lead up after a couple cautions, but yeah, congrats. You just dominated this season. I mean, we can't really get away from that. We thought Diesel and NGC are going to be the favorites early on, and then you just mounted your late race season charge. You made your summer run, and that summer run was a really historic run. You're pretty much untouchable until tonight, but you had one, so you said, stop. I'm going to stop using my cheating stuff and just go and win.
Yeah, something like that.
So, you got anything to say, champ, or you just gonna be a humble little champion over there?
Good job, Kyle. Warriors got unfairly dumped, and Theta still can't win.
There you go.
Pretty much.
Well, Minnie, if that's all you got to say, then we'll wrap this one up. But congrats again. Can't wait to see you next year. Back to back, folks. Can he go for a three-peat? He's in his Jordan era now.
Something like that.
Well, Sparty, we end the year. We end the year not with the greatest taste in our mouths, but concluded a very successful season overall. And first year of the broadcast was actually really good. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun doing this with you, and hopefully you rightfully so the same. And fans at home, remember to go follow the Twitch and go follow the Rogue Energy Cup Series YouTube channel. Go follow Sparty's YouTube channel. Go follow the Sparty Party Archive channel. Drop a follow. Come join the Discord. Then you'll find out when we race next year. It'll be about a month and a half or so, hopefully. Maybe a little longer, depending on some stuff. But we're not going to take our yearly break. We'll be back better than ever. I'm really excited for the future of this league. And congrats to Minnie again and Kyle.
Yeah, we'll be back probably sometime after the summer. We'll take a summer break. Give us some time to figure everything out, and we'll definitely take time to get all these kind of things figured out. So hopefully we don't have unfortunate situations like those kind of endings like that, and those phantom cautions that kind of do situations like that. We'll work on getting better setups as we continue to learn how to build those setups, so that way you can have much stronger racing throughout the entire season. Hopefully a lot tighter racing, and then we'll be able to keep improving on things. So you guys will definitely want to stick around. Make sure, again, follow, subscribe, all those good things. We'll be doing some testing in the off season here and there, as we start to continue to keep working on making the Rogue Energy Cup Series one of the best NR series out there. So definitely stay tuned. But yeah, might as well wrap this thing up, Cade. I appreciate everybody stopping out the entire year, watching all the races, and then watching on my my personal YouTube channel as I ran the Player One Coffee series. So everybody, thank you very much for tuning in this entire season. Cade, any final thoughts?
Thank you for supporting us. We're not done. I'm excited for the future of this league, and hopefully I'll be back in the booth.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
All right, everybody.
Fingers crossed.
I'm going to wrap it up here. Make sure you go over again, follow all the stuff. Go to rogueenergy.com. Use promo code SpartyParty at checkout to save 10% off your order. So thanks, everybody, for watching tonight. I appreciate it. And I'll probably take a week or so off to, kind of start getting things put together and what we want to get done. So enjoy some